Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Where do I begin talking about this smartphone? I honestly think that we should start at the title of this video. The most matured Android smartphone out there, the S24 Ultra. And I feel that this line is perfect for the S24 Ultra. It is the most matured out there. I have been using it on and off for the past couple of months, and honestly, it's been a superb ride. I will tell you about my experience in detail, but before that, watch this awesome intro. I still remember the day I received the S24 Ultra. I was super excited, unboxed the smartphone and started using it right away. And there were a couple of reasons for this. Number one are the new AI features. I wanted to try out these new AI features and wanted to see if they make any difference in day-to-day life or not. And the second reason was that this was my first ever Ultra smartphone. Before this, I've used the S23 and before that the S22. Both were the regular models, not the Ultra model, and this is my first ever Ultra smartphone. That's why I was super excited. Now about the first part, that is Galaxy AI, I think you probably know my answer already. Features like circle to search, live translate, summarize text are very cool, but not something that I would use on a daily basis. And the fact that they are on my smartphone is very cool. But the AI features are only cool until they are free of cost. The day Samsung will start taking money from us for these AI features, that's the day I think 90% of the users are going to stop using those features, and that is a fact about them. So yeah, you know my answer about that. In the initial few days, I was very excited to use the AI features, but as the days passed by, the excitement of Galaxy AI went down as well. So I honestly feel that AI features are great to have, but how and where will we use them? That is still a big question mark. Alright, now the second part, my first ever Ultra smartphone. How was that experience? Honestly, there was only one reason why I was not trying out the Ultra smartphone, and that is because of the size. But finally, I decided to give it a try, and it wasn't a bad experience at all. In fact, it was a great experience. The number one advantage of using a big smartphone is battery life. So as I said before this, I've used S23 and S22, and as compared to those smartphones, the S24 Ultra has just crazy battery life. Say I charge my smartphone at 100% in the morning, then I use it throughout the day, pretty normal use, WhatsApp, Instagram, UPI payments, maybe watching some YouTube videos, some light gaming here and there, and towards the end of the day, I will have like 25 to 30% battery left, and that is awesome battery life in my books. Also, the charging speeds are fast on this smartphone. They're obviously not the fastest out there, but faster as compared to my iPhone 15 Pro. That's what I'm comparing it to. And the support for wireless charging, reverse wireless charging is just super convenient. So yeah, that's the number one advantage of using a bigger smartphone, battery life. And actually this gets me super excited for the upcoming iPhone as well, because this time I am going to buy the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is the first time I'll buy a Max smartphone, so let's see how that experience goes. Now you might be wondering, why am I calling the S24 Ultra the most mature smartphone out there? That is because of the awesome hardware plus software that Samsung provides. I think it's all about the combined experience. Let's start with the hardware first. This smartphone has top of the line hardware, super build quality with titanium and glass, feels very sturdy and premium, doesn't feel cheap at all. It also has one of the best displays out there. Samsung this time has given a quad HD display with 120Hz refresh rate, that to LTPO. And Samsung has been doing this consistently for years, giving the best displays out there, and the S24 Ultra is no exception. Watching content is just a treat on this smartphone. Instagram Reels, YouTube videos, Netflix shows, everything looks awesome. And you also get a fingerprint reader under the display. It's super fast and accurate. Also this time around, there's an anti-glare coating on top of the display which looks extremely premium, and as soon as you put a screen guard or a tempered glass, that coating is gone and that effect is gone. So I want to use this smartphone without any screen protector, and maybe after this video I will. You know what, let's just go ahead and remove the screen protector right now, because that, coating on the display is just too good to miss. So here we go. Right in front of you, I have removed the screen protector because that coating is just like too awesome, man. Like, you should not put a screen protector on this display. It is that good. Now next up, I want to talk about my favorite part in any smartphone review, that is the cameras. See, I got the S24 Ultra, started using it, and then went on a trip to Bangkok. Why Bangkok? I was there to attend the Coldplay concert. So I thought it's a perfect time to test the S24 Ultra's camera capabilities, especially the video capabilities. I shot a lot of videos on the Bangkok trip with the S24 Ultra, and honestly the results did surprise me. The video quality has improved a lot, and it is like 90% there if we compare it to iPhones. iPhone 15 Pro is still ahead in terms of videos, but the gap is very narrow now. A couple of years back, I would say the gap was about 30%, but right now it is only 10%. But that 10% matters to me a lot because I am a video creator. But anyway, coming back to the topic, the video quality that you get out of the S24 Ultra is just awesome and probably the best out there in the Android world. You can shoot awesome videos all across the board. Main camera, ultra wide angle camera, telephoto camera, even the front camera, you will get an awesome experience. So video is sorted, but what about photos? Initially, when I got this smartphone, it wasn't clicking the best pictures. Samsung said that there is an update coming that will fix these problems, and that update came after a very long time. But finally, when the update came, the pictures got better. Now, this smartphone has one of the most versatile and practical camera setup out there. You get the main camera, ultra-wide-angle camera, and then a couple of telephoto cameras. And the zoom range is just incredible. And here's the fun part. You can shoot awesome photos at a number of zoom levels. 1x, 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x, 15x, 20x, and even more up to 30x. But I would like to mention one point over here that on our Europe trip, the iPhone 15 Pro was the preferred choice for photos because that was clicking more natural photos. We wanted natural and not vibrant photos. So in those scenarios where you want a natural photo, the iPhone does a better job. This will do a better job where you want the output image to be a little vibrant. Now there are a lot of smartphones in the Android space which have incredible cameras like the Xiaomi 14 Ultra and the Vivo X100 series. Both of them are incredible and probably better than the S24 Ultra in terms of photos. But here's the thing, this is the most practical camera setup. The Xiaomi's and Vivos are like 5 to 10% better than the S24 Ultra in terms of photos, but the other things in those smartphones are just not worth it. And those other things are definitely worth it in this smartphone. I think it all comes down to the software experience. See, Samsung has been providing top-notch software in the S series since the beginning, and they've not stopped that. The experience of using One UI on a Samsung smartphone, that to an Ultra smartphone, is just incredible. Things like Samsung Wallet, where you can integrate UPI, DigiLocker, and a bunch of other things, is super useful. You also get a super smooth experience with a lot of customizations. The font, keyboard, colors, themes, widgets, everything. Basically, you can customize the smartphone however you want. And that is something that makes the experience very fun. Like, you cannot get bored of this smartphone. And I'm saying this because of personal experience. Like, I'm very bored of my iPhone 15 Pro, but I'm not bored of this smartphone. It feels very fun to use. Like, every time I pick it up, unlock it and start using it, it feels very fun to use. And one more reason why it is fun is because of the S Pen. Like, Samsung still manages to put a proper stylus inside a smartphone, and that to a stylus which is extremely useful. If you want to quickly take notes, you can do that. If you want to draw something, you can do that. If you want to use the UI with a stylus, be my guest. You can do that as well. And one more thing, thanks to my friend Amir Siddiqui out there, I now know that the S Pen smells as well. Like, it smells of burning rubber. I think because of the heat inside, there is some part over here that smells like burning rubber. Yep, still that smell is there. Thanks Amir for, finding this out. Now I'm going to do a quick rapid fire over here. The speakers on this phone are incredible. They are loud and do not distort. You get IP68 rating, so no worries about water and dust. The haptic motor is subtle and awesome. 5G support is there, both with the physical as well as the eSIM. And because of Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, this smartphone doesn't heat up that much. It will get warm if you're using it outdoor in sunny conditions and shooting a lot of videos or clicking a lot of photos, but it won't heat up. Definitely lesser than the iPhone 15 Pro. So all in all, what I am trying to say is that the S24 Ultra is a super mature smartphone. Samsung knows what they're doing with this series. Like, if a person is walking into a Samsung store and buying this smartphone, even they know what to expect out of this smartphone. It's not like Samsung is trying something new, experimenting a lot. They know what to put in this smartphone. They know how to make it, and that's why I'm calling it mature. Like, if I'm buying an Ultra smartphone of the S series, I know it's going to be reliable. Now, obviously, this smartphone is not perfect. It's a super expensive smartphone, and it has some bugs here and there, some annoying things here and there, but it doesn't have any major con whatsoever. Like, it's a pretty well-made smartphone, I would say. So my long-term experience with this smartphone has been absolutely incredible. I would just like to see the video capabilities improving and surpassing the iPhone someday. If that happens, it's going to be super interesting. Now, what do you guys think about this smartphone? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to know your thoughts. Now, I would like to give a quick disclaimer over here that this unit, that is the S24 Ultra, has been provided by Samsung, but they have not sponsored this video. Neither have they got any early access to this video. They will see this video as and when it goes live, that is with the public. So I just want to make that clear. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe if you found the content worthwhile. My name is Harsh Punjabi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.